All right, welcome to the deep dive, everyone. Today we're tackling AI.
AI, it's everywhere these days.
It really is. And for anyone just starting to learn about it, it can seem kind of overwhelming. So
Yeah.
we want to break it all down, make AI a little less mysterious.
Yeah, for sure. And especially because, I think a lot of people hear AI and they think robots, science fiction, the future.
Right. But it's really not that. I mean, it is in a way, but it's also so much more like present in our lives.
Yeah, it's happening now. It's already here.
It is, and you probably use it every day without realizing it.
Yeah.
So, what is AI actually at its core?
So at its simplest, AI is software, right? But it's special software designed to think like a human, at least in some ways.
Okay, so it's software, but thinking like us. How's that even possible?
It's all about learning from data. Think of it like this. You give AI a massive amount of information.
Like a giant textbook.
Exactly. And it sifts through all that data, finds patterns, makes connections, and learns from it, just like we learn from books and experiences.
So that's how AI gets smart. But the sources we looked at actually talked about a few different ways that AI learns. Like it's not all the same.
Yeah, that's a really good point. There are actually different types of learning, like supervised learning. That's where you give AI specific examples and label them.
It's like teaching a kid the difference between, say, an apple and an orange. You show them this is an apple, this is an orange, and eventually they learn to tell them apart.
Exactly. You're supervising the learning, showing it the right answers. Then there's unsupervised learning.
Okay, so with unsupervised learning, it's more like giving the kid a basket of different fruit and letting them figure out how to sort it themselves.
Right. They're looking for patterns, similarities, and differences, but without specific instructions. And then you've got reinforcement learning.
This is the one where it's like, okay, imagine you're playing a video game. Every time you do something right, you get rewarded. And when you mess up, there's a consequence. So you learn by trial and error.
Yeah, think of it as AI learning through experience, adjusting its actions based on the feedback it gets. And all these different learning methods, they're not just theoretical concepts, they're powering the AI we see in our daily lives.
So give us some real-world examples. Where's this AI hiding in plain sight?
Oh, it's everywhere. Think about Google Maps, for example. You put in your destination and boom, it gives you the fastest route, taking into account traffic, construction, all that stuff.
I use that every day.
Right. That's AI at work, analyzing tons of data in real time to get you where you need to go.
So it's not just about getting from point A to point B. I mean, what about things like package deliveries or even city planning?
Absolutely. AI is optimizing entire transportation networks.
Well,
It's making deliveries faster and more efficient, and yeah, even impacting how cities are designed to handle traffic flow. But AI isn't just about analyzing data and solving problems.
yeah, it's also creating things, right?
Exactly. We're talking about generative AI now. This is where things get really interesting. Think of AI that can write articles, compose music, create stunning visuals.
It's like AI is an artist now.
In a way, it is.
And one of the most talked about examples of generative AI has got to be ChatGPT.
Oh, absolutely. ChatGPT and others like it are called large language models, or LLMs for short. And these things have been trained on massive amounts of text data. I'm talking like more information than you could ever read in a lifetime.
That's wild. So they're like superpowered readers then.
Not exactly. They're not reading in the way we do. They're analyzing the patterns and relationships between words. So when you ask ChatGPT a question, it's not really understanding it in the way we do, but it's able to predict the most probable sequence of words based on all that data it's been trained on.
It's still pretty amazing, though.
Hmm.
And the sources we read, they really emphasize this point. AI is not a fad. It's changing the world. And it's only going to get more influential.
That's a key takeaway, and I think that's why it's becoming so important for everyone to at least have a basic understanding of what AI is and how it works.
It's not about becoming a programmer or anything.
Yeah. Right. It's about feeling comfortable and confident navigating a world where AI is becoming more and more present.
So what are we saying? Everyone needs to take an AI crash course.
Not necessarily a crash course,
Right.
but just paying attention, starting to notice where AI might be at work in your daily life.
Because it is. It's everywhere.
Right. From your social media feed to the recommendations you get online, AI is shaping our experiences in more ways than we realize. It makes you wonder, what will they come up with next?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see it.
Me too.
Thanks for joining us for this AI deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
And for all of you listening out there, keep an eye out for AI. It's more than just robots and science fiction. It's happening now.
It is.
Until next time.